Dr. Diane, your Libido Doc here. We're talking about more intro tips to vibrator use. So, in another video, I go through where to start from vibrator purchases, but a couple other beginner tips for vibrator use is one, if you're new to sexual massagers, start on a low setting, right? You want to start low, you want to work your way up, really begin to feel what works for you. I also recommend lube. And this is whether you're using it internally or externally. Most of the time, if you're new to vibrators, I recommend starting externally. Now, the great vibrators to get are silicone based, or glass works really well too. We want something that is not full of a lot of chemicals and toxins and endocrine disruptors that mess with the hormones. And some old toys are made of that. There's more research coming out all the time about the importance of this. So a lot of the chemical-based toys are leaving the market, but they're still there. So the silicone-based toys, you're going to want to make sure to use a water-based lube. Silicone-based lubes can actually break down the silicone on the silicone toy. So silicone plus silicone, bad idea. If you are using a glass vibrator, or a glass dildo, I should say, I've not seen the glass ones in vibrator form, perhaps they do come, but if you're using a glass sex toy, you have more options, right? You have more options from a lubrication standpoint that are safe to use. And you always want to make sure you clean your toy with a little gentle soap, with some water, but you definitely want to keep it very, very clean between use. So always clean it before and after use. Remember, if we're talking about intravaginally or even extravaginally, we're talking about making sure the bacteria that enter that space are really kept in check. So the proper vaginal pH is actually balanced by our bacteria. We have good bacteria in the vagina, and that keeps our pH very healthy. It helps keep infections out, it helps keep pain out, all of those sorts of things. And so we want to be very careful about introducing new bacteria that are not supposed to be there into our vaginal canal. So you make sure you wash your toys before and after use, using proper lube, starting on low settings if you have not used vibrators before. And I hope this has been helpful for you. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, chat about this with your girlfriends. I'll see you in another episode.